Welcome back, everybody, as we begin another episode of Heroes of Absalom, a modified version of Pathfinder's Agents of Edgewatch Adventure Path for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're so glad all of you could join us tonight as we continue telling this amazing story, and we continue to dive into what is certain to be a crazy pagoda as we get deeper and deeper into it. But if you haven't already, please go ahead and follow us on Twitch. You'll get notifications about when we go live and get to see all of the cool stuff that we put out. Or if you missed part of the episodes, you'll be able to see them on there for a couple of weeks after they go live. Also, be sure to check out our Twitter and our Instagram and our YouTube page, which will soon have a compilation of all of our episodes thus far. Wow. Does anyone else have anything before we hop in here?
Yeah, I want to make a PSA real quick. Talk about something.
PSA?
I want to talk about something.
Official.
Serious business, y'all.
It's really serious, guys.
Are the cops coming to your house again?
I want to be very open and honest. No, it's going to my house. I want to be very open and honest. I was having a pretty rough
week. Is
week.
this another joke about the police coming to your house?
I was having... That's a different story for a different time. It's not now. It's for a different time. For everyone who's confused, I am also. My week was pretty bummer, you know. I was just like stuck at home, like we all are, bored out of my mind, and I was informed that the McRib is back, and I was like the shift in mood from 0 McRib to 1 bite of McRib was like it's just astronomical, absolutely through the roof.
But did you get a McRib?
I've eaten 3 McRibs this week. I'm probably gonna die before the end of it. I'm probably gonna collapse in stream. So, but I was told also while I was being informed that it's back, that people have pretty polarizing opinions of the McRib. Apparently, it's not the greatest thing in the world like it is for me. So I was curious if anyone else has any thoughts about the McRib or is a heathen who hates it.
Who's actually tried the McRib? Because I've never had it.
I've never tried it.
Oh, of course. I've had. Come on. Of course.
I've never eaten it.
Wait, is it only me and Jack that have never had a McRib?
What? Honestly, what? That's actually a more startling thing. That's less okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
For me, growing up, when we went to McDonald's, we were allowed to order off the dollar menu, and that was it. So I am an expert in all things.
That's really all you need.
Double, like McDouble, like.
We all went to college together, though. We all went to college together and went to the same McDonald's together. Well, most of us, except Jack, kind of.
You think I didn't go out to places.
You gotta use those dining dollars.
Especially Wendy's fast food burger place. Wendy's is the only fast food burger place I will go. McDonald's, Burger King,
I love Wendy's.
Trash.
What?
Wendy's.
That is such a bizarre elitism. I don't understand that at all. I would love to know your criteria for Wendy's being your only restriction.
Well, he has the keychain for the free Junior Frosty, so...
Bro, I have my 2011 Wendy's keychain still on my keys.
Dude, we got that together our sophomore year of high school, and I still have mine.
That's actually where the coronavirus started, is my 2011 Wendy's keychain. Sorry to the rest of America, but...
Dude, you can't beat 4 for 4. That's
4 for 4 is legit.
McDonald's legit.
Okay, even better though is the $5 biggie bag, which is like a step above. Also, speaking of $5 biggie bags, and 5 members, let's segue into our campaign.
Bam. It's quite a segue.
5 members. Screw you, Will. 5 members. You hear that? Screw you, Will.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go over there and Ben. I think.
I literally made a post today about how important Will is to our.
If we were a $5 biggie box, we would be the 5 things, but we'll be the box.
I'm gonna roll a.
He keeps the group together. He keeps the group together.
That's good.
Roll a 6-sided die to see who gets the short end of the stick to DM tonight. Oh, I got a 6. It's me, so you're stuck.
What could you imagine if a group did that? They rolled a d6 to figure out who was GMing the night. That would be the
That's
worst.
basically what our college campaign was.
Oh, don't even get me started on West Marches. We could do some West March stuff. That would be so
West
cool.
Marches is insanity.
That's a discussion for a whole another video, though, because we return to our daring drove of delightful delinquents as they continue their exploration into the happenings of the Dragonfly Pagoda. I'm glad somebody's picking up on it. Having been tasked by their new business partner Isabella to seek out information regarding the disappearance of 5 members of the Mincayan delegation to the Radiant Festival, they arrive at the pagoda to find it in disarray. This construction site that is of an enormous scale, meant to be a temple to Mincayan culture and an introduction to Mincayan culture at the Radiant Festival, isn't even done. All right, we're on the 2nd day of the Radiant Festival. This thing was meant to be done months ago. And yet, here it sits, only 1 floor finished, the rest barely even outlined with the barest of foundation.
So they're following like the DC metropolitan area construction schedule. Is that what we can?
Yeah.
Is that what we can assume with that?
Yeah. One of these days, we'll have a new line on the metro.
Do they have a catchy slogan saying "back to good" and then don't do anything to put us back to good?
Just don't do anything at all. Like, at least make it worse if you're going to do something, you know.
Nothing
is worse.
After a short discussion with one of the Mincayan officials, Ama Uomi, the lead architect, they find that the people that they really need to talk to are currently being held in the pagoda by the Stone Scale tribe of kobolds, who were brought on as a night shift workforce to help speed up construction, and have just caused it to be roadblocked even further by, for some reason, taking over and barricading themselves in the pagoda, giving out insane demands for obscene amounts of gold and even seats on the Absalom Council. Things that the Mincayan delegation just literally cannot
Are they basically pulling a Die Hard right now, though? Like, just wait, like, I just watched this movie the first time last night, so, like, is that what's going on?
It is the season, because that is the world's best Christmas movie, so tis the season for Die Hard.
We are 5.
Came out and said that is not a Christmas movie.
That's what our cold open should have been about.
That is a Christmas movie.
I don't care what he thinks at all. I've never cared about his opinion.
That is undeniably a Christmas movie.
Well, much like the Nakatomi Tower, our group of adventurers has plowed their way through a number of the instigators of this Stone Scale tribe as they continue to delve onward, learning more about Mincayan culture, as well as finding a number of dead workers. Following a brief but explosive attempt at diplomacy, the group continues their slog through trying to find the survivors, if there even are any, of this Mincayan delegation that are currently trapped here. We come back to the party as a kobold spider tamer falls limp to the ground, and the group finds a lull in the action to collect themselves. And we're just going to throw to the map here,
Nice.
but you all are out of initiative order, and we are going to roll into what you guys are doing next.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and throw us over to here. And this is on you. What are you guys doing as this spider tamer hits the ground?
I believe the last thing that was said was Twinkle Toes wanted to loot the bodies.
Sure.
Someone wanted to loot the bodies.
I think I wanted to make sure they were stabilized, and then also.
Stabilized.
Yes, they are all stable but
someone wanted to do
unconscious.
something with the bodies. I thought it was Twinkle Toes.
I think if I recall, Twinkle Toes wanted to draw suggestive images on Sharpie on the kobolds. I don't know what that was about.
I remember she was going to go body to body and slit their throats.
Yeah, it was like a really dark ending, and I didn't really get it. It was very weird, but okay. That's role-playing games.
For what it's worth, the Stone Scale tribe are official citizens of Absalom. So you think that might not be the best approach.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, I'm going to stabilize
treason,
them.
so...
Yeah, the doctor will rush over too.
And
Okay.
then I will see if they have any, like,
Yeah, so generally,
Medicines.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong.
Potions.
yeah, I mean, generally they are just unconscious for the most part, unless Shark crits and bleeds somebody out.
Okay.
You all are doing a good enough job and are trained enough with your various tactics and weapons that you're not, unless otherwise stated, explicitly trying to kill them. Just
good mouth training.
Knock them out.
Did we identify the type of spider that we were just working with?
You did. You did. It was a hunter spider.
Hunter spider, okay.
Yes.
Is that like common to one own
like
to be here?
I think it's like an animal companion for a ranger.
Yeah. We knew that kobolds could train them.
The very helpful piece of information I got from my knowledge check was that they have webs that you can get stuck in.
Look, man, I don't know what else I can tell you about a spider, dude. Like, it's poisonous and it shoots webs.
It was very good. Yeah, it's a very good roll. He's like, it bites you. So, but I don't feel all that uncomfortable with like why does a kobold
they tend to be relegated to underground terrain, setting up ambushes and hunting, much like a trapdoor spider. But they tend to be in like caves. Then you get things like the Absalom sewer, which is miles and miles of underground sewer tunnel that's large enough. It's essentially a cave. And this is one of the things you guys found out about the stone scales when you rolled on them 2 episodes ago. But the reason that the stone scales are basically have their own independent society under there is because they take care of a lot of the things that would otherwise move into and impede the sewer system just on their own. They either tame or hunt any beasties that would end up causing a problem for...
Makes sense.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a pseudo-symbiotic relationship between the various kobold tribes that live in the sewer systems and the governments of Absalom.
Well,
and the last thing is we've explored, from what I can tell, pretty much this whole room. The last thing is to go up the stairs on the other side. So
yeah,
Shark will open the door and carefully push the stairs.
Oh wait, did I find anything on the bodies?
Good question. They don't appear to be too insanely geared out.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're even geared for combat, kind of confusing.
Not good. Yeah.
As they were hired to work. They each, I say each, but there was only one kobold that you found here. He's wearing leather armor, 2 javelins, one of which was lodged in Shark's arm, if I remember correctly, and a short sword.
Does the short sword look nice?
The short sword would probably be subpar standard, but it is functional.
I will take it for now.
Seems like it's had a lot of use and wear, not been oiled or sharpened, but it'll work. It does the job. Never mind. If you're in a pinch, yeah. So, Shark, once more you walk up to this sliding wood and paper door. You have yet to run into a locked door, and this one is much the same as I get rid of that layer for you. And you continue on, once more finding one of these statues of what you know to be kami, these kind of protective nature spirits. This one is kind of it looks almost like a tree stump that's about 5 feet tall. And the tree stump has what would appear to be a mask on it. The mask where a face might be on a anthropomorphic tree stump. And the mask has just a thin a slot where a mouth would be and 2 perfectly round eyes bored into it. Yeah.
Can I check for traps?
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Or actually, I'll roll your perception. You're at a +5, yes?
5.
Yeah.
And Penumbra will just kind of call to Shark, brother, be careful of this particular landing spot. Maybe go over the banister so as to not break through floor. just cautioning you that like this place is dangerous. Like we don't want to just like walk on here and think it's safe. Maybe we go like onto the actual staircase from over the banister.
Yeah. So Twinkle Toes, you're not seeing any like tripwires or like pressure plates or anything. You think that this is reasonably untrapped, but remembering what happened to Bastro, Penumbra's words would tend to ring true with your assessment of the area around you. That area in front of the stairs is likely to give way if put under enough pressure.
Is there a way for me to like jump around this corner onto the staircase?
Yeah, I mean the banister itself is at the, well, actually with you, Twinkle Toes, the banister at ground level would be about eye level for you, but you could relatively simply enough.
That's perfect for me to grab onto and swing around with that.
All of you would feel relatively confident about just boosting yourself either over or around the banister there. So and you see another 10-foot tall staircase that proceeds up to 4 doorways. One to the north, 2 to the east, 1 to the south.
The doctor has his bow drawn. He stows his other weapons and has his bow drawn.
And Penumbra will draw a sling as well.
Before Bastro follows, can you detect magic on this statue? I don't think we've done that before.
Sure. So you send out a wave of this magical perception, and almost like a sonar pulse, you receive a few blips that come back to you, indicating magic, but none of them are unfamiliar to you. All of the beeps that you get back are from various magical accoutrements that your party members have made known to you already.
Okay. Then I'll follow.
Bastro, I'd advise you to stop looking at me like that. It's making me uncomfortable.
All right. How do you guys feel about me rolling a d4, north to south?
Freaking excellent.
I think that the ones on the left and right are windows, and it's just a double door leading forward in front of us.
They're all doorways.
No, they're all doors.
There's 4 doors?
4 doors.
I think we should not do the double doors first.
Are they double doors or are they independent doors?
They are 2 independent doors.
Hold on.
Let's just go top to bottom.
Bastro's gonna take out his brass ear and he's gonna put it up against the northern door.
Let's listen to doors before we do it.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Excuse me, Twinkle Toes. I need to do something real quick. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Perception. A natural 20. Wow.
Yeah.
Off to a good start.
Tell me exactly how many things are in that room.
Interesting. You hear the faint sound. What languages do you speak?
That's a good question. Definitely Elven. Let me pull up my character sheet. Elven.
Just Elven. No
Elven,
common.
Dwarven, Draconic, Halfling, Common, and Sylvan.
Oh my god, so many.
I'm a very smart guy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you're a witch. Intelligence.
So, from very far away, and I mean, I want to stress this, it is so quiet that you hear what sound to be almost like the sound of an echo and not even the original source. But in Draconic, you hear a strained, like I said, very far off, definitely not just on the other side, but a strained kobold, you can now recognize after hearing them, voice. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it?
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna look at the party. You guys, sounds like something very far away is on the other side of this door. Not right on the other side, obviously, but it sounds like it's talking to someone. I don't hear anyone else, so maybe we should proceed with caution. One of our more
as you have your ear up, you hear a response, a second voice. It must be your name. And then you hear a disgruntled sigh from the first voice. The second voice.
Playing a riddle game.
It's a riddle.
If you don't keep me, I'll break. What am I?
Penumbra will shout into the door. A promise.
I need you to roll initiative?
Good God.
Whoops.
Good
Jasper
God.
just glares at Penumbra like, what part of stealthy didn't you understand?
Wait, hold on.
Penumbra can't
hold
actually
on.
hear this.
Yeah, I want to quibble with that because you can't actually hear what they're saying, Penumbra.
Fair enough.
But the assumption is that Bastro is translating this for us. So
Yeah.
So we're being really
I would've-
sneaky. And Bastro's like,
Okay.
I'll let
like,
you
you don't-
retcon that in the fact that...
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we're rolling
You
this.
screaming
I
through the
love
door.
image.
Go ahead
I
and
love
roll
the
the
image.
initiative.
Why am I the first one on these? God damn.
Penumbra shouts into the door the answer to that riddle.
Which was correctly a promise.
Of course, I roll a natural.
Let's get
three.
some.
Bastro's just like
Let's get
whispering.
some combat music going.
Yeah. I'm on it.
Yeah.
No one open any of the other doors, or we may be flanked with danger.
Also, should we retreat a bit to a better place to fight?
We don't have
Or
time.
Go in?
I think we should charge forward.
So, just for reference, this is not you all knowing that you're fighting. This is us now tracking combat, or tracking encounter rounds. So it's not like
Okay.
you have some spidey sense that's saying, "Oh, we're getting attacked now." This is just we are after Penumbra very audibly makes the party known, or at least himself known, to whoever is around. We are now tracking time. It just so happens that in this circumstance, it's a combat. Okay, Shark, what you got for me?
10.
10. Penumbra. Say again.
8.
8s.
8.
Dr. Forsythe.
Ya boy, first roll of the night was a natty 20 for a 28.
Heyo!
28. Bastro.
7.
7. And Twinkletoes.
23.
23.
8.
So,
Insane.
Dr. Forsythe, you're up first. You, as Bastro is dictating the riddles, this conversation that appears to be happening far up to your north, Penumbra stands up, loudly delivering the answer to the riddle to the room to your north. As soon as Penumbra yells, you hear what sounds like the commotion of multiple figures suddenly stirring in the room to your east. What would you like to do?
Which, like, directly to the east, or can I tell which door?
It's hard to tell. It's just coming from that direction.
Okay. Well, I will share that information with the party and say that there is movement behind one of these two doors, directly in front of us.
They're coming?
There's commotion.
Right.
And
Penumbra, I guess they heard you.
the doctor's gonna glare at Penumbra, but he can't get to the door, so he's gonna delay.
Okay. Twinkletoes.
I am. Is there any way for me to go forward and open one of these two doors, or should I also delay?
Yeah, unfortunately, with how it is right now, you're not able to end a move action on top of another space that's
Right.
already occupied, so it'd be difficult. If you wanted to
Alright, I will
go
also-
through the door, you're more than welcome to.
Well, that's
I could
what,
do that?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Well, you'd have
No. I'm not talking
you'd
about
have to
like
move.
stopping, opening the door. I'm talking about running straight through it.
Oh, the doctor would not have done that.
Yeah. Juggernaut style.
No.
It's a breakthrough
Yeah.
action, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome to
no,
delay.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll delay.
Okay. From the other side,
I'll
once
say, Bastro, open the door.
Not my turn.
from the other side of that,
Yeah.
from both of the doors, you hear a in Draconic. So anyone who understands Draconic will understand this character. Who hear after this sudden commotion, it sounds like multiple creatures that are like standing up from a table, like all these chairs either scooting back or flipping onto the ground, and like you hear the clang of metal as they're like standing up and getting ready, you hear one voice distinctly. The lapdogs of the Minkai are upon us! Rise, stone scales, to defend our honor, that they will not torture us with these work conditions again!
That's not great.
And
this is their union strike? That's what we walked into?
Then
all of this?
Yeah, can we just like neutralize this with better dental? Like, what's going on? Like,
a door opens.
Not mine.
As I go to the correct layer of roll 20. The door slides open, and you see this
a lot of them.
slightly larger build, like burly kobold, now standing face to face with Bastro, and he will take a swing out with a great pick.
Oh, he's just going. Wow. Okay.
Remember, why do you do this?
I think we should talk to them.
that's a no to the dental plan. Is that what I'm hearing? It's not about benefits. It's more about their life.
17 against Bastro.
Oh, that hits.
That
Exactly.
does hit. Oh, baby, this thing is gnarly. Great picks are fun, man. I see why we've used them in the past. Only 4 points of damage, though. And that is the end of its turn.
Can I take my turn now?
You may.
As a free
I would
action,
like-
really quick, sorry, but as a free action, Benember will whisper to Dr. Forsythe and say, please take a step back. I need access to Bastro.
Okay, Twinkle
Go
Toes.
ahead.
You got 3 actions.
All right. So first, I would like to go 5, tumble through.
Okay, go ahead and roll an acrobatics for me.
Alrighty. That's
Cake.
gonna be
Birthday cake.
a dirty 20.
That'll get through. Yep.
That also, as a battle dancer, gives me panache.
Nice.
All right.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
We have entered the
so-
panache zone.
Hell yes.
Ooh,
So
panache.
second action, I'm going to stab out at this dude.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. He is flanked, so he's currently flat-footed, and will take a penalty to his AC.
Yeah. Natural one.
Natural
Oh.
one.
Is that a thing in Pathfinder 2nd edition?
What? Either way,
What a thing.
you poke
wanna-
out. Are you using your main gouge?
Yeah.
Yeah, you poke out with this main gouge after landing an aerial front flip that went right over this kobold of similar stature, landing deftly behind him. All of the kobolds just kind of like follow the trajectory of your arc as you land, main gouge in hand, poking out, but you're a little dizzy after the theatrics, and your poke goes off to the side, missing him. You've got one more
Okay.
action, correct?
Yes. I'm going to defensively stand with my main gouge and gain my shield bonus.
Yeah, so after your miss, you bring it back up, ready to parry. After Twinkle Toes, Dr. Forsythe,
would
you
like
still
to-
holding? Okay.
I would like to insert my action. Also, Will, I don't think it's a thing in Pathfinder 2nd edition that you're flat-footed unless you've acted.
It's not.
It's not.
You are. That does not
I
exist
don't think
anymore.
that's a thing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
flat-footed because he's flanked.
because he's flanked.
He also did act.
Oh.
So.
I'm sorry. I was looking at.
And just in general, you are still correct that, yeah, in first
Yes.
edition that was true, but in second edition, everybody has their normal AC right at the beginning, unless for some other reason.
What you got for me, Dr. Forsythe?
Like surprise rounds. Let everybody.
The doctor. I want to get out of the stairwell. So the doctor's gonna go 5, 10. Oh man, there's so many of them though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he will. This is so dumb. He will take a shot. He will do a devise a stratagem at this one.
Okay.
The southernmost kobold,
Okay.
and he'll say, we do not want to do this, but you have forced our hand. That's a good roll. That's a natural 19. He's feeling like he's getting a good angle on what
Is
this.
that a critical threat on a longbow?
Shortbow, no, it's not.
It's second edition. It's plus 10.
Second edition. Well, I mean, I guess it could be actually.
What's the result?
Though. So I'm going to keep that result. I would like to roll a free recall knowledge, just if there's any other additional information that can be gleaned.
It's going to be a local.
Society?
Yeah. Gray got me right back into the first edition mindset by asking about critical threat range.
I have rolled 3 times tonight. It's been a 20, a 19, and an 18. That's a 25.
Off.
I like where this is going. This is, no, I can dig it.
I like where it is. I like where it is right now.
Your total for the society?
Society was 25 on...
Sure.
I was looking at this kobold specifically, but the southern one, but...
Well, so all of these kobolds look to be of a warrior class.
Okay.
What time you have spent studying kobolds has been enough to identify that they're, well, not explicitly a caste system. They do have like tribal roles. All of these appear to be warriors, whereas the kobolds you've seen thus far have been of other tribal distinction, of other occupations. On top of that, these are the biggest kobolds you've ever seen, both in height and like strength. These guys look brawly. Yeah.
So I feel really good about diving into the middle of the room then.
I think you feel really good about being level 1 right now.
Can I know any special abilities that the one in between Bastro and Twinkletoes can do? Does he have any? Does it look like he can do anything special?
You wouldn't think so. Outside of just being stronger and wielding a great pick, which is the most significant, like the most martially inclined weapon that you've seen any of these use. Yeah.
Okay. So the doctor will say, these ones are not workers, they are warriors, they're violent. And with his third action, he will shoot his short bow at the southernmost one.
You don't need to roll. Do you need to roll?
No, I'm not rolling. I'm carrying it over from the last one.
26 does hit, but is not a crit.
Dang, that's what I was hoping for. Okay. So I will get my precise strike.
Okay, so higher than 16 AC then.
The damage was bad. 4 points of damage.
4 points.
And that's my turn.
Of damage. Oh, I will give you something, actually. I do have something that I can give you. I love stat blocks that are across multiple pages because they just happen to be on the page break. You think that these guys are very adept at working in teams. You think that if you get flanked, it's not going to go well.
Okay, I share that with the party. And cry internally.
I'm sorry, how much damage did you do?
4. Only 4 points of damage.
I was too busy reading about how I'm going to kill you. Cool. So, getting in here, taking a quick survey of your situation, and popping off shots. After that is going to be one of the kobolds. This northernmost kobold is going to take a step up, and then will attempt with a spear to stab at Twinkletoes. Okay. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Nope.
No. Okay. Second spear.
I'm so glad I raised my main gouge.
Yeah, no kidding. Second spear coming out. It's gonna be close. No, it's not. 14. That's the end of his turn. This one is now going. It'll take a step up and swing out at Twinkletoes. Twinkletoes, you are now flanked and therefore flat-footed. So that'll be on your end. Like, keep track of that. But a 14 is not going to do it. Second swing with the spear. Also not going to hit. We're doing really well here. After that is going to be Shark.
Okay.
These two quick lunges, and just nothing's connecting with this.
I have a question.
Yes.
The main guy is currently being flanked, and
Yes.
in 1E, from where I am, he would not have a lowered AC, but because he's being flanked and it's on his end, is his AC lowered?
He is only considered he's only considered flat-footed if he is flanked by you.
By you, okay.
Yeah, you are currently not flanking him.
I think Shark is going to say, Bastro, perhaps you could step aside and I'll take your spot. I believe I should be on this main guy.
I'm really glad you said that.
So Shark will delay.
Okay. After Shark is delaying, so it is Penumbra.
Okay, I was going to do something, but I think this is not ideal. Okay. What do I do? Penumbra will 5, 10, 15.
And like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the brothers turn into a giant mechanical dinosaur.
5, 10, 15.
That's where I want to go.
Can I stand here?
Yeah.
I can't. With this statue doesn't hinder my.
Oh, there's the statue is inaccessible. Yeah.
Okay, so then 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll actually stop here, and I will try to huck a Divine Lance at this Captain Kobold.
Okay. I feel like we're playing like Chinese checkers where we're all trying to like get the double jumps on each other with the flanking.
Exactly.
That's a 12. That's gonna miss.
12, yes.
Unfortunately, yeah.
The chaos that is going on in this room right now is just a little too much to get a good aim off. And is that the end of Penumbra's turn?
Yes, it is.
Bastro.
All right. So is the door next to Shark open as well, or is it just mine?
Yeah,
they're both open.
Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna run through Shark right here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Bless. So everyone around me, Twinkle Toes, Shark, and also Penumbra, they get a plus
Everyone
1.
around you? Oh, dude, let me write that down.
except for the it's only my allies. It's not the kobolds either.
What do I get?
You get a +1 to attack rolls now.
Whoa.
I should have.
And now
I should have done what I was gonna do. Crap.
It's the icing on the cake for Shark, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Is
that's
that-
my turn.
That's the end of your turn?
Yeah,
Shark,
you
did
get
you want to
feedback for
insert
Shark.
yourself?
Yeah, I'll insert. Shark says, if you don't mind, Desmond. And Desmond pops up, throws the cork over his shoulder, and administers a potion to Shark, or an elixir. And
What kind of
Shark's...
elixir?
Did you bring enough to share with the class?
I lied. It was a mutagen. I said the wrong thing twice. I just didn't want to admit that I said the wrong thing 3 times.
Well, I'd like you to be very
You flag that
specific
easily.
because I'd like to know the effects that are under the characters.
Also, your
yeah,
doctor has prescribed you to stop using mutagens, so you're not going to get away that easily.
I am constantly chugging mutagens.
Dr. Forsythe in the back just taking furious notes.
Yeah, Shark's eyes get a little redder. His teeth get a little bigger. He grows claws. And
Wait, he already has red eyes. What do you mean they get redder?
they get a little redder. And he already has sharp teeth, but they get a little sharper.
They
too.
go from like a
Okay.
burgundy to a blood red.
It's a
They're like,
mutagen of small
yeah.
changes. It's a mutagen of minute changes to people's forms.
I just rolled out of the box. Cracked eye.
Yeah, the doctor just gets more human when he takes it.
I'll find my
What do you mean
die.
more? You're already human.
That is a 17 to hit.
17? 17. And you are flanking.
And you're counting the blast bonus, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I rolled really low.
Oh, 17 will get him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Oh, nice!
What's up?
And that
Bless
is going to be cracked
Bless.
eye. 6 points of damage.
6 points. Okay.
I'm rolling really low to start the night, so we'll
So-
see if I can heat it up.
You gotta ramp.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
this great pick in 2 hands, and as he's swinging it around, you manage to just grab onto the end of his elbow, and you hear this like crunch as you dig in. He does not enjoy the fact that you're biting him like that. But it is his turn, and he will make a haphazard hack.
Oh.
Since he is close to multiple enemies.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
He will make 3 melee weapon strikes, 2 of which must be against different enemies. These attacks only count towards the multiple attack penalty after all 3 have been resolved.
Oh, they're all the same. They're all the same bonus. That's crazy.
And since he's normally this would make him flat-footed, but he's already flat-footed to most of you. So
What does he lose?
first attack coming out at Shark.
Holy crap.
That's oh, we're in there. That's gonna be a dirty 30.
Whoa.
Wait, that's so bad. The great pick. Their crit is absurd.
Yeah, that's a crit. Yeah, it's a hard crit. Yeah.
So
Fuck.
I'm scared.
Also, I'm glad it was a dirty 30, not a natural 30, or it would have been like your roll blunt die. But
yeah, it just rolls off the tongue. I really wanted to say it.
Shark's going down here, almost guaranteed.
A natural 45 to hit?
So great picks have
He's over
a trait called Fatal.
Oh my.
The Fatal trait, basically, on a critical hit, the weapon's damage die increases to the die of the Fatal, in this case, to a d12, instead of its normal die size, which is, in this case, a d10. And adds 1 additional damage die of the listed size.
This is so bad.
Shark is guaranteed unconscious.
Well, this thing is coming for the skull, as his great pick is just flying towards
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, guaranteed unconscious.
This is bad. This is really
Yeah,
bad.
I have no hit points. This is
Why didn't you
really
say
bad.
something earlier? We could have.
Well, we just don't
Well,
have
no.
maximum hit
It's
points.
not that I don't have any hit points. It's that I don't.
Yeah, got
It's
you.
a 3d12 has a 36 max, and I have a 14 max hit points.
It's a 3
It's
man.
an
You
average
got-
of 18.
Dude, there's a chance you permanently die here.
Because if you
You
get
could
knocked
take-
under as with a crit, you go down 2, right?
No.
Whoa,
You could
massive
take massive
damage.
damage roll.
Alright,
If
hold
you
on.
ever take, I have it up right now. If you die instantly. If you ever take damage equal to or greater than double your maximum hit points in one blow.
Wait. Wait, what are your
Oh,
maximum? What are your maximum hit points?
14 is my max. So if you deal 28 points of damage, Shark dies.
Did you roll it already?
26 points of damage.
Wow.
Oh my god!
I would have been
Whoa.
pretty upset if Shark never made it to level 2. So
I'm also
I'll
gonna
have-
be upset if we don't level up the second this combat's over.
Wow.
So Shark is
You
dying
watch
one.
as this great pig comes swinging in at head
No,
level,
you're dying too, dude. That was.
I'm dying
that
too.
was a crit.
That was a
You're
crit.
dying
Yeah,
And-
I'm dying too.
Oh my god.
buries itself in the jaw of Shark.
Crumpled to the ground.
He pulls out as he continues hacking away. Next attack going into Bastro.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's
All
off.
right.
Piss off.
Natural 2 for a. Well, it's not gonna hit you. Never mind.
Not at all. Yeah.
I almost gave myself away. Third attack coming in on Twinkle Toes.
That's a bummer, man.
Natural 3. And it'll take a third action.
Glad it was just me. We might still win the combat yet.
I mean, dude, great picks are just brutal. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's gonna take a third action just to swing again at a -10.
At Shark's dead body.
Yeah. It still probably wouldn't hit it though. With that roll. Okay. Jeez. Twinkle Toes. You watch
All right.
as Shark gets nearly brained. You see his
We
ragged
all
body.
assume he dies, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure every one of us assumes that he's dead. Because
Yeah.
I was 2 points of damage away from permanent
From
death at level
actually dying.
1.
Yeah.
At level 1.
Yeah. The only reason you know he's still alive is because you hear the like gurgling sound of him raggedly breathing on the ground.
God.
He got slammed in the face with a great pick, man.
Hey, does going into dying make me lose my drained condition?
No.
No.
No, and I hate you for asking that question.
Twinkle Toes, what you got?
I am going to scream seeing Shark get almost one-shot killed. In the midst of that scream, spend my panache confident finisher on the big dude.
Makes sense, yeah. Seems about right.
That's going to be a 14 on the die plus 1 from the bless, so it'll be a 23 total.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Definitely hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, come on, boxcars on these sixes.
That's going to be 10 points of damage.
10 points of
That's good damage.
damage.
That's good damage.
All right.
Yeah, so he like finishes his like reckless flurry against all of those near him. You just see the heavy breathing as the head of the pick begins to dip a little bit from the exertion, and you take the opportunity to run him through the abdomen, the edge of your sword poking out on the other side of his body, and you pull it back, and he's looking messed up.
Skewered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second action, tumble through this dude to this side.
I'm telling you, we're playing checkers.
Mm-hmm. So that's an acrobatics check. Ooh, that might not do it. That's only a 12, though.
A 12. This is against their reflex DC. Unfortunately, a 12 is not quite going to make it, so you're stuck where you were.
So I'm
don't-
stuck there.
Yeah, you end that movement
okay.
action there.
I'm gonna try it again. I gotta get out of this flanking.
You are moving out of my bless radius, by the way. Just like.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that then. I'm just gonna raise my main gouge again,
Okay.
defensively for my third action then.
All right, after Twinkle Toes, Dr. Forsythe, you see Shark hit the ground like a pile of bricks.
Yeah, the doctor's gonna like say almost quietly under his breath in like a moment of panic. He's gonna say, "No, not yet. It's too soon." And he's gonna run over. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's gonna do battle medicine onto Shark.
Hell yeah.
Okay, mark that off.
Yep, marking it off. So I've now done treat wounds and battle medicine on Shark for our current duration. All right, and with what's the assurance? This is an auto pass, so you get
So good.
healing.
That's just so good.
Oh, I didn't roll great. It's only 8 points of healing.
8 points of healing, but enough to bring him
Uh-huh.
back to 8 HP, conscious, prone, wounded 1.
And with my third action, I will just release a short bow
man.
shot at the big guy. Normal shot. Oh my god! Natural 17, the 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's a
Not,
hit.
not like,
That's a hit.
Big rolls.
for 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
That's my turn.
So this guy, after taking out one of your friends, nearly killing him, is now just getting lit up by a hail of blades erupting around him. After Dr. Forsythe is this kobold. This kobold is going to take a 5-foot step here, and is going to attempt to hit Twinkle Toes, with a spear.
The double flank.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's a natural 20.
No.
Oh,
Shut up,
no.
really?
It's a
God
natural 20.
bless America.
I can't spend my hero point to make you reroll it, can I?
You cannot.
No. But, on the bright side, you can spend that hero point to not die when you go unconscious.
That's true.
Uh,
True. Can I use that to stop massive damage?
You could have. but that's a
I would
different
allow that, yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. It's an immediate action to go to 1 HP and lose the wounded, so I don't see why not.
That's interesting. Okay.
So it's gonna get some sneak attack damage on you as well.
Why?
Since you are flanked.
Holy crap.
Oof, or goof, or...
Let's see here.
That
was
seems
a
wrong. I
spear.
think you need to reread these rules, Will.
I will send you the monster text after this fight. That's a lie,
okay.
I'll
I
send it
just
to
think
you
you need
later.
to reread those rules, William.
Why can I not find... Oh, it's a d6. So that is going to be a total of 3 points of piercing plus 4 points of precision as we roll some ones. Next up, it's going to take a second attack at you because it can. 17?
No.
Despite the fact that you're flanked?
I'm flanked. Yes, that'll hit exactly.
Okay.
Ugh.
So, in comes another 4 points of piercing.
Okay.
2 points of precision. So a total of 6 there.
Okay.
That's the end of its turn. Next up is going to be this kobold. Man, I don't know. I think it's gonna go after the one that's flanked. So it's gonna keep laying into Twinkle Toes here and just.
Twinkle Toes is
so
a badass, man. She is fending off
God.
4.
Literally 4 at once.
First attack is
She's
a
like,
14, which is not gonna hit. Second attack is a 15.
Nope.
Last-
Twinkle Toes is so badass.
Last
man.
attack,
Come
we're just crit
on.
fishing at this point.
Dodging them all.
She's literally dodging so
Natty 10
hard.
is not gonna do it.
Just like
So-
dancing around as 4 kobolds swing at her.
Penumbra, you are up.
Penumbra's gonna reach out a medium seafoam green hand to touch his good friend Bastro and will cast Sanctuary on my friend.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sanctuary is a really neat spell.
That's amazing.
Anything that is going to target Bastro for the next minute requires a will save for that attack to go through, and we'll go over what the results all look like, but you have the holy forces on your side now. Have we settled any guidance stuff recently?
I think we've all been guided.
Yeah, everybody's
I have
been guided.
Yeah,
for sure.
guidance is still off the table, so
I have a
going
little
to-
checkbox on my character sheet for just guidance.
Oh,
I'm going to 5,
not on your roll 20 character sheet.
15,
No, different.
20, 25 to here.
Okay, and that's the end of your turn.
Hmm?
Bastro, you're up.
All
Next
right,
to you.
I just read Sanctuary and I cannot use hostile actions.
Correct.
So.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Or
sure.
what-
I forgot to mention that. Please do not.
I
Yeah.
was about to tune it. I was about
Joke
to.
me, Bastro.
I
I'm
think
about to
Penumbra would
rip
for
his
that too.
Yeah,
fucking
can I?
neck open.
So I'm next to Shark technically. Can I pick him up on his feet as an action?
No.
Damn.
Come on! I'm
And,
little. He can just pick
You
me
won't
up.
let him spend 2 actions to pull him to his feet.
Dude,
Not,
that would be-
not with a beam in the way and a hostile kobold right next to him.
Okay. I guess it'd be.
2 hostile kobolds right next to Bastro.
Bastard
Do
will.
they have combat?
They're not just gonna be like,
reflexes?
oh yeah, you can get your friend up. Like, that's cool. No, they would swing at your neck.
Show me their attacks of opportunity.
The Great Pit Kobold's like, oh.
Show me the
just
pick up my downed friend action.
Does not exist, unfortunately. So Bastard will stoke Shark's heart. He sees that he's back up, or he sees that he's awake again.
Shark is
Shark,
pissed.
it's up to you. You gotta finish off this guy, and then. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna do next.
Any healing would be quite wonderful. I'm still down quite a few hit
Okay,
points.
and then next, I can still
Twinkle
administer.
Toes is standing in the midst of the 4 kobolds attacking her. Hearing
like 3
Bastro
spear
saying to
wounds in her
Shark,
side.
it's up to you. Like.
Well, you have your hands full with the other 3, I think. But I think Bastard can still administer a health potion to Shark, right? Second action, take it out of my bandolier. Third action, shove it down his throat.
Yeah.
Or is that beam in the way? Okay, cool. He will do that then. And you get a D8 worth of health, 4 HP.
Let's go.
I like how everyone is like, all right, Shark, you can win the day. And then Twinkle Toes is just fending off an entire armada.
I think we're missing a key
Currently,
difference.
has 3 hit points, about
We're
to
missing
fall
a key
over,
difference
but-
here. Is that they know Twinkle Toes can handle herself. Shark needs the help. I think that's the
He
difference.
needs the pep talk.
Yeah, Twinkle Toes can handle herself. Shark cannot.
Speaking about the fate of the world on Shark's shoulders, Shark, your turn.
Shark is just so angry at this point. He will he'll go ahead and Desmond will administer another mutagen to him because he loses the effects when he goes unconscious. So Desmond
Nice.
is
We take
Desmond's
that.
slapping him to wake up and is pouring another mutagen down his throat. Shark will take an action to stand up and he's gonna just with pure fire and hate in his eyes, he's going to rip at this guy.
Okay.
Come on,
You
Shark!
get a +1 by the way to attack.
All right, that is 21 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
21
sure.
to hit, and
And you're stoked.
10 points of damage on the bite.
10 points of damage.
Come on, that's some
10
solid
points of
damage
damage.
laid out. Come on.
You gouge a chunk of flesh out of the side of this creature's neck, and it's staggering on its 2 feet. The great pick just turn after turn, dropping lower and lower to the ground as it's slowly losing the ability to fight. Is that the end of Shark's turn, though?
That's 3 actions.
Okay.
Yeah, Shark is so pissed. Oh my god.
It's now
The big bad.
the big kobold's turn,
Shark says, "Do it again."
Picky,
I
picky.
dare you.
and he'll swing out at you. He'll swing out
I
at you.
dare you.
He's
He heard
actually
your dare. He's gonna do it.
he's gonna do his what is it called? He's gonna
I
do
think
his
it's first.
haphazard hack again.
His first hit, I think, automatically hits.
16.
Oh, it just hits me. Dang it.
Oh, really? I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way that's gonna. Oh, okay, we're in business. At least it wasn't a
Not a
crit,
crit.
though.
Yeah, it's not a crit.
The
I
crit
should
is
be
really
okay.
what takes it up to 11.
I should be okay.
It's gonna be, not even that much damage. It's going to be 7 points of piercing.
All right.
As the pick just rams the point of it down into your thigh, pulls it out, comes back, swing around at Bastro. Bastro 16 as well.
He has to make a will save, I believe.
Okay.
Benefit from Sanctuary.
16 was the hit. Don't worry about if that hits or not. The will save is a pretty good will save. Will save is going to be a 22.
The number up?
22 against me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a hit, unfortunately. Wait, how's he hitting me?
No. This is against the Sanctuary
spell
DC.
Oh, it's the Sanctuary DC. So 22 against the Sanctuary DC will succeed, which means that the attack is able to go through.
Okay. Does the
Yep.
16
It
hit,
doesn't
Bastro?
dispel Sanctuary though.
The 16 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Thankfully.
Okay, so it doesn't even matter. And the third attack coming in at Twinkle Toes. 15 against Twinkle
Nope.
Toes.
Yeah, DC 17 for my
Even with the
Sanctuary, by
flanks.
Even with the flank.
Okay. And with its third action, it will make one more swing at a -10 against. We'll call it Shark. No, just not. No. Twinkle Toes. What you got? What you gonna do?
All right.
Can you bring it
First
back?
action. I'm attempting a tumble through this way, over here.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
All right. Ooh. Oh no, it's a cracked die. Damn it. Oh, sorry. No, a 10's not gonna do it.
10 is not gonna do it,
Um,
unfortunately.
I'll try it again.
Okay.
I gotta get out of there. 14, natural 14, so that's gonna be a 21 total.
21 will get you out of there.
Nice.
All right, and I gain panache.
Nice.
I'm gonna strike out at this dude right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
It is a precise strike, so not spending the panache. That's not gonna hit though, I don't think. A 12 isn't gonna hit him.
12 is not going to hit, unfortunately. But you are out of the clutches of the group of kobolds who are just wailing on you with spears. After Twinkle Toes is the Doctor.
The doctor is going to release one quick shot from right where he is. So just not gonna be with his. He's not gonna use intelligence. He's just gonna take one quick shot. Natural 20. I'm not even joking.
Wow.
I cannot be stopped tonight. So that's a 27 or 25 to hit. 25 to hit, but crit.
Yeah, that's a crit. Yeah.
Freaking 2 1s on my damage dice. So it's 2 points of damage.
2
Oh
points
no.
World's
of
best
damage.
crit right there. World's best crit.
But it was a crit.
It was a crit, so I got that going for me. And then second action, he's gonna move. He's gonna go 5. I can still move through the statue square, right, Will?
I mean, you can move through Twinkletoes Square.
Okay,
Ben,
so 5 and
Sorry to interrupt, Ben, but you're using a short bow, right?
yeah,
Did you add the deadly D10?
I did not. Thank
Short
you.
bows have a
How
bows have a trait where if you roll a critical, you get a D10 to roll as well as your 2d6s, excuse me.
Will, are you gonna?
I'll give it to you this time. But final damage
Yeah,
is
that's-
final damage, ladies and
That's
gents.
my fault for not reading the crit specifically. Truthfully, I didn't think I would crit.
This is the last redo of damage for this session.
I rolled a 10 on the D10.
Ray, you're muted, by the way.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 10 on the D10.
Dr. Forsythe, watching the mayhem this
Oh, that feels
kobold
kinda bad.
is
Damn, that feels kinda
leveling out against his allies, draws his bow, knocks the arrow, and sends it swirling straight through the collarbone of this kobold, knocking him unconscious.
Finally.
Screw that guy.
And then the doctor is going to then second action. Gonna go 5, 15, 20, and with his third action, he's gonna battle medicine Twinkletoes.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
And because
What
of
a
shirt,
turn. What a
on
turn for the
16,
doctor. Just
I rolled
knocking out
the same
enemies.
thing for Shark. So actually no, one better. 9 points of healing.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Thank you.
knocking out enemies, saving allies. What is it
His
that
crit
Dr. Forsythe can't
didn't
do?
kill that kobold?
It did.
Yeah, it's
It's
unconscious.
unconscious.
It did.
Unconscious.
Oh, it did. Okay. Is it 1, 2, 3?
He's just sleeping, Gray. He's just sleeping.
It's a day in the life of the doctor.
Were there 5 total
Yes.
Mhm.
little guys? Okay.
Well, no, there's 5 total kobolds. There were four
I was. Gotcha.
soldiers.
I understand
and a
what's
captain.
happening.
Yeah.
I understand. Oh, I thought you were shooting at one of the little guys. I didn't. You were shooting it from melee. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Got it.
I think Gray also got clobbered by a Great Pick in the last couple times.
Great, yeah, Gray also took a great pick to the head.
That seems to happen every single session. So.
This
Yeah,
creature
thankfully Pathfinder 2nd Edition does not have anything about shooting in the melee.
will take a step
Mm-hmm.
and put 2 spears into Dr. Forsythe. First
Bring
attack,
She'll try.
15 gets your flat-footed
Yes.
AC.
Oh, wait, hold on. This one?
No, the
Which
one,
one?
this one here.
One of
Oh,
the-
yes. I am flat-footed, so that does hit, actually,
That
yes.
does hit. Very good. It's going to be 6 points of piercing, 4 points
okay.
of precision.
Oh, I'm unconscious and dying.
Easy.
Oh my god, what?
Easy.
I was half health at this
It's
fight.
the easiest
Yeah.
game I've ever played.
I am unconscious and dying.
A
awkward.
second spear then coming out of Twinkletoes. 13 is not going to hit you.
Nope.
After that creature is this creature. This creature, directly to the north of Twinkletoes, will also swing at Twinkletoes. 14. Second
Nope.
attack coming out. 11.
Nope.
Third attack coming out just for fun. 12. So hey,
Nope.
I'm working
Why
on a
not?
straight over here. But unfortunately, a straight to 15 will not quite do it. After that creature's turn, it is Penumbra. Penumbra Star Bear. What you got for me?
Penumbra's gonna hold for a second.
Are you delaying or are you holding an action?
Penumbra's gonna delay.
Okay. Gosh, the number of times you guys have delayed this combat have just ruined my initiative tracker. Bastro.
So if Bastro remembers correctly, Dr. Forsythe is like allergic to divine magic or something like that.
It's on his medical wristband.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah. They do. What you gonna do?
I mean, he's unconscious and dying on the ground in front of you, so, you know, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, what you gonna choose?
All right.
What you gonna
All right.
do?
First action, I'm gonna, since he's only dying one right now, first action, I'm gonna sustain Shark Stoke. Second action, I'm gonna stoke, I'm gonna stoke Twinkle Toes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you're both stoked. I'm still glowing, because of Bless.
And Sanctuary. You're a
third
beacon
action-
right now.
Yeah. Third action, I'm gonna pull out a scroll from my bandolier, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Shark.
Shark is struggling right now. I was hoping I'd have one more turn to decide what I wanted to do.
You can always delay.
I think I'm last, so probably not.
It carries over to the next.
Yeah, it's just as long as you use your action before
The next time you would have actions.
Shark looks down at the unconscious body in front of him, and is just like has a glint in his eye, and it's just like.
Quickly, Penumbra will jump in and shout, "Shock, I see that, and I'm trying to draw this kobold into the fray. Please, allow me. I want them to group up."
Shark's thinking about just sticking a knife in this guy's neck. So, I'm pretty sure that's what Shark's gonna do. So, it's just that coup de grace isn't a thing in Pathfinder 2e. It's like,
And also, murder's not really a thing in polite society of other citizens of the city. But
well,
that's
he put a great pick in
probably
Skull's
secondary.
in Shark's jaw, so Shark
After
doesn't
senses
care.
his anger, he's gonna call out, Shark, how about you focus on the awake people that are hurting us instead of the
as
sleeping one.
Dr. Forsythe is bleeding out on the ground.
The only problem, I think I would 100% do it, but literally the way it works is every time I hit him with his lowered DC, he goes down one step of dying. So it would take me 2 turns to kill him.
Great, I need an
even
answer.
though he's
Shark, what are you
already-
doing?
Shark will step forward here and bite this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. He is flat-footed to you.
I mean, he can step up to this one and bite this one. It doesn't really matter.
I was just
well-
saying both. Either way, it's flat-footed to you.
Yeah.
That's
Well, otherwise,
what I was
Shark
saying.
does nothing with his turn. So that's what Shark's gonna do. Because then they can group together as those 3, I guess. Okay.
Go ahead and roll it.
So that is 18 to hit.
18 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty.
You're not adding a +1 because you stepped out of my radius for Bless, by the way.
Yeah, I got you. Minimum damage. That is going to be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage is still a decent chunk.
And you
of
added
damage.
the +2. Yeah.
Yep. And
got
then
one more action.
I have one more action. Does Shark want to heal, or does Shark want? Nah, Shark's gonna bite this guy again.
All right, that's what we like to hear.
Shark's in a bloodlust right now. Cracked die. Ooh, all right. It's not gonna crit, but that is going to be 23 to hit,
Oh yeah, it definitely hits.
I
and then 9 points of damage.
9 points. Wow.
So
Yes,
7
this
and
guy
9
is
on
barely
this guy.
standing. And I'm sure that Shark is relishing the fact that his jaw still works after the minor reconstructive surgery.
Yeah, right.
Shark is just like,
And it's
Yeah.
just
Forsythe just like puts a screw in it, and he's like, "Ah,
Yeah. Stapling your jaw back together.
okay. That's the end of Shark's turn.
Penumbra will insert if that's okay. I'm gonna jump in here.
That's fine.
I'm gonna fire a moonbeam at this guy to the north.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Some of my tattoos are gonna light up, and I'm going to hero point that because it's terrible.
Do y'all watch
Just terrible.
as the leather and fur clothing on Penumbra just begins to kind of drift ever so slowly away from his form.
16 to hit this guy on the north here.
That will not do it, unfortunately.
Will not hit. Super awkward.
So they all have an AC of 17.
I hate this game and this character.
It
Okay, cool.
appears as though that is the case.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's it.
Okay. After Penumbra, the larger kobold, you just see him splurting onto the ground as he does nothing on his turn. Twinkle Toes.
All right. So, really quick, I don't know if we've ever explained delaying turns. Have we?
I think once or twice, but I'm happy to go over it again. So you can always just, since this is all stuff that's happening kind of simultaneously and not really like in succession, delaying basically translates to Penumbra wanted to wait a little bit and like he's not sure what he wanted to do, and like you can react slightly to things in that regard. So
it's basically like taking a second in the midst of battle to like gather your surroundings and looking for that opportunity.
More mechanically, I just don't do anything, and then I can take an initiative turn after somebody else. So I wanted to wait and see what some of the other kobolds were going to do, and before I did anything, and decided to go anyway.
Yeah. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna attack. Let's do the one that's right next to Bastro. Let's do that guy. Okay. This is a precise strike. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Fabulous. Okay, so I am stoked.
Yep.
Which gives me +2. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Super stoked.
so, I rolled a 4, so it's gonna be 8 total points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay. This guy's starting to get his licks.
That's my first action. My second action, I am going to rip off a healing potion from my bandolier. One of my minor healing potions. And third action, pour it down Dr. Forsythe's throat.
Hey!
Perfect timing as well. So go ahead and roll that because it is now Dr. Forsythe's turn.
Okay.
Sorry to do this to you, Will, but don't I move in the initiative order?
You would have if the creature that was directly after you in the initiative order hadn't been the one to knock you unconscious.
Cool. Gotcha.
Okay. That's only going to be 4 points of healing, but you're back on your feet.
Better than nada.
Well, he's at least conscious on his back, but yes.
Okay, if we're being technical.
Just like he was born.
What?
Anyway.
The dumbest
So dumb.
Ben, can you just take your turn so I don't have to think about that?
Yeah,
those natural human births, those normal human births that go on.
Yeah, normal human births, because Dr. Forsythe has the most cool. Alright, first action, the doctor's gonna stand up. Second action. Oh man. The doctor is not thinking strategically. He's letting like fury cloud his mind, and he's just gonna shoot. He's just gonna stand up and instantly shoot at the one who attacked him and took him down, even though he's flanked.
So anyways, I just started blasting.
Anyway, that's an 11 to hit. He's gonna shoot one more time at a -5, 4. I should know this.
It's an agile weapon?
I don't think so, because it's a short bow, but I'm checking really quick. No. So yeah, -5. Alright, so that's gonna be, a miss. So that's his turn.
Yeah, so you did one of those like standing up way too fast and get that head rush as you just launch 2 arrows into the ground next to the kobold. It is now the kobold who knocked you out's turn. It's gonna try to knock you out again. You're wounded 1, bud. Keep that in mind.
It's standing there waiting. It's like, is he gonna get up?
He saw the potion go in, so he's literally just got the spear like ready to go. I don't think I got you though. But you are flanked. You are flanked. Total of 14.
Miss.
Okay.
Suck it.
There you go.
Second attack. Okay. Okay. 18.
Yeah.
We love rolling high on our second attacks. And you are flanked, so you will be taking sneak attack damage.
Snack attack.
No.
So that'll be 4 points piercing, putting you under. So
Don't
the
even
rest-
tell me the precision.
Yeah, the rest doesn't matter.
I'm dying too.
Do you want
Dying!
to go over what do you want to go over what sneak
2.
attack damage is? I know we're missing out a little bit, but you haven't gone over what sneak attack is all about.
Sneak attack, is a special ability that some creatures have, where if they are attacking a flat-footed creature, in this case, Dr. Forsythe is flat-footed because he's flanked on 2 sides by enemies. Sneak attack allows an extra amount of damage if the conditions are met that their target is flat-footed. So in this case, they're really good at hunting in groups, and so they surround their enemies and they deal more damage when their enemies are surrounded. Oh,
And then we all die.
and then at least, well, it's just too bad you don't have multiple healers in your group. It's gonna take its 3rd swing of its spear onto Twinkle Toes. No, onto Shark. Not even close.
I thought he was saying no because it missed, and then no because he missed again. But no, that's not what's
Well,
going
I
on.
missed the 3rd time as well, so keep that in mind. There's one more kobold before the next person. This kobold, middle kobold, central kobold, as I like to call him, is going to take a swing at Bastro. His spear.
Make a will save.
Okay. It's gonna
Sanctuary is
do
a
it.
great spell.
be a 16.
Fail. So you are unable to attack him for the rest of your turn, and you waste the action.
Yikes.
Second action.
Oh, that's so
It's going to
good.
attack Twinkle Toes because it suddenly just had no desire in that moment to actually
Lost
hurt
nerve.
Bastro. And got distracted by a pretty little dove on his shoulder. It's going to take a swing out
I
at
thought he was talking about Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes.
Don't say it.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Alright.
On the bright side, precision damage, which is the type of damage that sneak attack does, is not doubled. So you don't have to worry about that. You're also not flanked, so never mind. You definitely don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You don't throw any precision damage at all.
You also don't have to worry about it because you're just unconscious and you leave it up to your friends. You might not be, I
Yep.
don't know.
Oh,
Yikes.
okay. I understand. Y'all just better say
9
that.
points of damage.
Oh! I'm still up!
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
Good
goodness
Mary.
for that exactly 9 points of healing from Dr. Forsythe.
And the natty 7 to round out its 3rd miss. Up next is going to be Bastro.
Bastro is going to
It's
sustain.
close. It's getting close.
To sustain Twinkle Toes Stoke, but he will relieve Shark Stoke, so you're no longer Stoke.
Shark doesn't even need
sorry.
it at this point.
Oh, you don't want to do the other way.
But he will take 2 actions to use the scroll in his hand. He's going to 2-action heal Dr. Forsythe. So you take 2d8. You get 8 points off the bat of healing, and then you get another d8.
Is this a scroll that you bought from Marvin?
Yes.
Nice.
I have 4 more of those. You get a
You get a
total of 11
scroll of
points
harm?
of healing.
Why would he have
Is it 11 points of healing, you said?
Yes.
Okay, you hear the doctor like scream out in pain, like he's unconscious, but as he's coming to, you literally hear him go like,
Yeah, fair enough.
like he heals all that hit points, but he is not happy about it.
It's for your own good, Doctor. I'm sorry.
Oh, so the healing goes through.
Healing goes through.
Yeah, okay. I was
Alright,
scared
so
that was
it's
gonna
not-
do damage
So
to
the
you, but-
spell heal that deals positive energy heals you.
That heals you.
You guys are wrong about what you think I am.
Oh, he's
That's
not
good. It's
Dampier.
good for me to know because I was going to make
Yeah.
several choices long down the road that were going to be dictated by what I
You could
thought,
just
so
ask him. I mean,
Nope.
I don't know.
Refuse.
Yeah, no one has straight up asked. No
Too
one has
much
straight up
pride.
asked.
It's also the same day that I met
People
you.
just has
Like
asked
2 days.
about
Whoa,
it.
it's been a full day. This is day 2.
It's 2 days that I
Technically, day 3 if you count your meeting at the bar.
After 2 days of
Trickle
knowing
was
most other normal humans, I don't be like, hey, you're a human, right? That's not a.
I
that's
mean,
not a
I would
good
she
thing.
assume-
asked if it was contagious.
I would assume in a fantasy world with a variety of types of creatures, and you might not know all of them. And if you didn't know all of them, you'd be curious to know more about this person.
I feel like
Common
it's kind of like
courtesy.
asking. I feel like it's kind of like asking like, what's your ethnicity in the in like on like planet Earth? You know what I mean? It's like it's not. It's a perfectly fine question if you do it right, but like 2 days after meeting somebody, I don't know if that's really an appropriate question to ask.
You have
Hey,
almost
I
died
haven't
with
seen
him.
many
though,
people
so.
who are blue. What's up with that?
It's fair enough.
Also depends on the person. Twinkle
Like,
Toes
you
a little
don't
rough
get
around
that
the
big
edges.
shield.
She don't care.
You didn't happen to like fall into a pool that was
What are you
filled with
talking
blue
about?
dye, did you? I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, after Bastro is in fact Shark.
Shark is going to ask Desmond for a little bit of...
Do I count as threatening
No.
for the points of flanking?
No.
Do you have a melee weapon,
Oh, right, melee weapon. I'm sorry, I don't.
Mr.
Shark.
Sharko?
Shark is going to ask Desmond for a bit of assistance. Desmond is going to administer an elixir of life. And Shark will heal back. A little bit of health. Right. Oh, wait. Other way around. Go up to that many. And then Shark is going to bite this guy once. Come on, Shark. We gotta put this guy down.
You kind of need to.
Natural 20, baby! Like,
You see, you didn't need the stove. You're fine.
didn't even need it. Didn't even need
I will
it.
save you the hassle. This guy is unconscious, but he is actively bleeding out.
Yeah, but he takes 18
Oh,
points of
right.
damage and 2 persistent bleed.
Oh my god, 20 damage.
Wow.
Oh my lord.
He is unconscious and actively dying.
Oh my
Shark,
God.
Shark spits on his unconscious body and goes to bite this guy now.
Shark is straight up not having a good time.
Shark is not happy. His friends are going down. He went down. Come on, back-to-back natty twinzonies. No, but that is a natural 18 for a 20. Wait, I have plus 22 to hit.
22 to hit, you say? I think that'll just about do it.
That'll just about do. Oh, 12 points of damage on that one.
Nice. Wow.
12 points
Is
of
that the
damage.
one just to mine, North?
So not
To
only
this one.
do you bite and rip a chunk out of the first kobold, you crunch, just absolutely snap in half the arm of the second, and it goes down. Shark is
Two
just,
in one action.
Shark loses his mind.
for lack of a better term, you're just chewing through them.
That's right. That's right.
Is that one
Um,
also bleeding out? Or
That one is not. The only one that is
No.
actively bleeding, and I'll denote this here. Let's find a good. What's a good? This one's a
Like
good.
the red circle's the good one. Oh, that's good too.
It's crying blood.
It's definitely crying.
It's very sad
Blood.
because it's about to actually die.
You have one more action though, right? No, you took it.
No, I administered a.
Okay. Shark just swinging the battle in the party's favor. After him is Penumbra.
Am I crazy or has this kobold like not taken a turn in 3 turns?
It has.
It has. Okay, it's just been standing there. Okay.
It's missed Shark like 6 times.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's been swinging from there. Okay. Is Dr. Forsythe still on like on the ground?
No, he has 11 points of health.
Has he
Shark,
stood
he's
up yet?
he's still prone. He is prone.
He's still prone. So would you
You're
say
muted,
that,
Ben.
would
I
you
am
say
prone,
that this is a straight shot with no cover?
let me use the official corner-to-corner rule here.
That's probably
I would
tough.
argue it is.
Oh well, yeah, because this one's dead
Yeah.
too. Yeah, corner to corner.
Yeah.
Everything in between is on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't technically
Sniper.
count as obstacles, I would say, yeah. I don't like it.
Sniper.
I don't like it, but I'll let it happen.
If you're allowing it, he's getting a divine lance. I don't make the rules. That's just what they are.
Right to the dome.
Right to the skull abide.
Slap him.
Sitting on an 18, rolled to a 4, so I'm really rolling rocks here. I'm gonna move from.
Just use your hero. Oh wait.
Oh wait, I already did roll worse. Okay, 5, 10.
Brothers high five.
Brother, high five. I'm
Free
gonna go to
action.
here. That's my turn. If anyone wants to keep track of my dice rolls, it's been 5, 7, hero pointed to a 9, then a 9, and then a 4. So that's how I've rolled today.
I've stolen all your good rolls, Jack.
You can
I've
have
like
them. You can have them.
I've rolled above a 17 all night.
Yeah.
This
I'll
guy.
just use multiple resources to do nothing. That's cool. That's a...
Oh, man. This guy is going to go 5, 10. And you hear, anyone who speaks Draconic hears this one yell, "Get out! Get out! Get out!" As they open the door and swiftly shunt through it and close it
Right.
behind them.
I punched him in the head.
Next one up is going to be this one. He'll do the same on the bottom. You guys, if you want to follow, we can stay in initiative. Otherwise, you're going to be out of initiative.
Stay
Let's
in
regroup.
Stay in initiative.
Stay in initiative. Okay.
Stay in
Based on-
initiative. We need to
Let's
chase
stay.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, let me then actually roll out speeds here.
We don't feel like we need healing or anything. We're good to keep rolling. We
We
don't
got
wanna-
to.
we
We're
wanna
not going to
regroup
let
for
him
a
get
second?
away. No, we
I
got
don't think
to.
we're worried about getting away. I think we're more worried about like them getting
I
to a
don't think
secondary location.
I don't know if it makes sense that we would like chill while these creatures were clearly they are not workers. They are violent.
Yeah. We
Like,
also have
yeah.
to worry about the rooms behind us going north and
But
south.
I think Penumbra would be concerned about rushing in unprepared, and that's the only thing. But if you guys feel like we're good, we're good. I'm chill.
Yeah, no, we got him.
I mean, whoever's in front of us
There's-
is gonna know we're coming either.
There's also a large pile of objects of various types sitting on the table here. The
Oh,
table that is now
loot?
broken.
Oh man.
Just loot?
No, we got to chase after these guys.
After
I'm down to stay.
after
Down
that
to
character's turn, he's unconscious. Twinkle toes.
All right, first thing, I'm going to try to staunch this guy's wounds.
Okay,
Keep him
just
from
takes an
bleeding.
action. You throw a bandage on there real quick. He is no longer bleeding.
All
out.
right. Second action, 5, 10, and open the door. Or is the door open because they ran through
That
it?
is technically a medicine check.
They close the door.
Do that.
To staunch
Actually,
bleeding.
no. They.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a
And
medicine check?
persistent
Yeah.
persistent damage, I thought, was just to take an action to like staunch bleeding. We talked.
Oh
about
right,
this.
we've gone
Yeah.
over this before.
Yeah.
I don't understand what this. Okay. Okay.
We'll take a look at it later in more detail.
Basically, can I run through or not?
You want to open the door?
Yeah.
It's gonna be an action.
Okay, so I can't run through. So that's the end of my turn then.
Okay.
That's not fair.
After Twinkle Toes is Dr. Forsythe. You are so muted, my friend.
All right. First action, I will stand up from prone, and then he will just ask generally, "How's everyone?" He'll ask Bastro and Penumbra because those are the only people he can battle medicine still.
You'll see no damage to Penumbra. You'll see
Yeah,
no-
I am.
Penumbra.
I'm clean. I'm good.
All right, and the doctor feeling invigorated
Killing.
from Bastro. Actually, he's gonna cast a side eye to Bastro and say, "Bastro, we're going to talk later," and then he's gonna rush ahead. The doctor's feeling he wants to go. So this door is open, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go 5, 10. Oh wow.
Can you move the map over on the stream?
I can, for sure.
Shoot. So he'll go like 20 or 15 feet to there, and then is there any sort of check I could do, Will, to like survival or perception to figure out which way they went?
You could try survival.
Survival? Okay.
I think we get out of initiative and here.
We're gonna go in initiative as long as you guys want to keep counting rounds.
I just think that, yeah.
That's 21 survival.
This was an active construction site. There are footprints all over the place, and you know that the kobolds have been working here.
Okay.
You can't tell.
Okay, so the doctor's gonna just turn around and say to the group, "It appears they've gotten away. I think they've gotten away." That's 3 actions.
Bastro does have Sanctuary for a minute, so if we want to make use of that, we can just, like, go check this room here and see if they went there around or something like that. I don't know, but...
That's the end of my turn.
That guy, it is Bastro's turn. Bastro, what would you like to do?
Shoot. Is there any more kobolds bleeding out, or was it just that one?
All of them appear to you to be stable as of now.
Okay. Bastro will sustain Twinkle Toes' stoke, and then he'll run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, and then third action he'll open this door.
Okay. It is now open. After
That's my
Bastro
turn, yeah.
is Shark.
Shark takes a step back and readies an action with its last 2 action.
Oh no. Shark, you talked about this.
Penumbra, it's your turn.
Penumbra's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Sees absolutely nothing.
You do see a set of stairs that lead up.
25. It's my first move. I don't see any kobolds, though. Move again. 5, 10, 15.
So we're staying in initiative order? We're trying to stay in initiative order?
That's what sounds like.
As long as you guys want to. Or until
Nobody
you...
has told Twinkle Toes otherwise, and she wants to choose.
Yeah,
to
we're in
stay
initiative until either you don't want to be or something happens that would require us to stay in
Okay,
initiative.
the doctor did tell everyone they got away, but I don't think
Yeah,
that was...
can I third action open this door, and then having seen the entirety of the north side, I will agree with Dr. Forsythe that we should maybe relax.
Yeah, so you all
Oh,
watch, those of you who can
You're
see
there.
it,
Interesting.
the door pop open.
It all connects, and I don't see any kobolds to the north. There are stairs that go up, but I advise we regroup and form a strategy if we're going to start storming into places.
Okay, with that, we are going to take a 17-minute break. See you guys back here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard
Don't go
Time.
anywhere.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much
Don't
for
go
hanging out with
anywhere.
us through that monster combat, and we'll be
Good
back
God.
here in just a little bit. See y'all soon.
Ba, ba, ba.
Welcome back, everybody, as we jump straight back in to figuring out what is going on in this pagoda. First question. Are we out of initiative? And this is up to you guys for, like, the one time ever.
I'm out.
We're out?
I'm gonna what's your group? Yep.
We're out.
Regroup.
I'll go out. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we'll go.
All out.
we take a second as you all now
Reluctantly.
fully surround or take in your surroundings. Those of you in the room where you battled these kobolds see that this broad room seems to be almost like a staging area for construction material and tools. Flanking the sliding doors to the west are a pair of white stone statues of foxes, one with its mouth open, the other shut. To the east lies a precarious mound of loose lumber, rolls of white paper, and countless hand tools, such as saws and hammers. But, most interestingly, there appears to be a mound of items. A pile.
Ooh.
That seems to be what these kobolds were so concerned about in this room, located here. What would you like to do?
I believe there was a ready to action that should be resolved.
What was the ready to action?
Shark was waiting till everyone left the room.
Ah. Are you gonna just hold that until everyone leaves the room?
So everyone starts running back into the room? Is that what happens?
I mean, Penumbra
That's
definitely
never
goes back
left.
in. Yeah. Can I search
Okay.
through the items?
Sure.
Yeah, same.
Can I search these bodies?
Sure.
Shark already picked up the great pick and put it on its back.
So the little
That's
ones,
fine.
little relatively, the not main one, all have leather armor, sling, with a total of, what was it? Two slings, total of 12 sling bullets between
We'll
the two
take
of them.
those.
Penumbra, would you like these?
Yes, thank you very much.
2 spears. Then from the big boy, the great pick. Find 4 vials of some kind.
I'll take
I'll take-
those.
Another spear.
Are you sure? You don't want me to identify them?
I'm about to, but I take them off the body at least.
A set of scale mail armor.
Okay.
Another sling. And another 20 sling bullets.
Take those and give those to Penumbra as well.
You said there's 20 more sling bullets?
A total of
Yeah.
32 sling bullets in this room.
Got it.
Do you need all of these?
It's always helpful to carry as many as possible, but if you need some
Fabulous.
for some reason.
Oh no, I don't. I just didn't know if it was inconvenient for you to have that many of anything. But no, fabulous. Shark, could you take a look at these vials I've got over here?
And really quick, we had been saying we were piling stuff at like doors to then carry out of here later when encumbrance wasn't gonna matter as much. So can we like say we do that where we just like strip these bodies, put them in a corner, and deal with that shit later?
I mean, eventually you're going to run into the issue of walking out of this place with a bunch of other people's belongings. When this
I'm assuming that like the authorities would want us to have disarmed the people or
Yeah,
like
I
whoever.
mean-
Yeah. And whatever we do end up doing with this stuff, if we do end up giving it back to the kobolds, at least it's all stashed and we have taken account of everything at the very least. Or if we get to take it and sell
Just
it,
keeping that in
would be nice
mind
too.
that might not all belong to the kobolds in the first place.
Exactly, that's part of the problem too.
Fine.
In terms of the pile of various knickknacks, let's see here. What is in there?
Wait, so there was no gold on them? We didn't put any gold on them?
No. No gold.
No? Okay.
Shark rolled a 14 craft alchemy on all the vials.
Yeah, that's good enough because you're very familiar with lesser healing potions.
Oh, I take 2 of them.
Ooh. Let me get one.
No, I take 1 of them. I take 1 of them.
How many were there?
Oh, Slayer.
I'm glad we're dividing them evenly amongst all the party members.
Shark is currently missing 6 hit points, by the way.
I am currently missing 14, so
Yeah.
I would like
So,
one of them.
How many
what
healing
are
potions was that again?
4. lesser healing
okay.
potions.
Total
I don't need to carry
4.
one. I'm fine. I don't need to carry one around. So if one of you guys wants to use the one you might have given to Penumbra, or just use a bunch of them now, I think that's okay.
Well, we used up
if possible.
battle medicines. What's the deal on doing the medicine check or whatever?
It's
Treat
once per hour.
I have done treat wounds on you, Gray, and on Trinkle Toes. So the two
You've
people.
done battle medicine on me. Have you done
No, I've
treat
done
wounds
both.
as well?
Done,
You've done both. Okay. So yeah, I need one of these.
Can
healing
both
potions.
can Bastro do treat wounds on
No,
me also?
No,
Or it's a condition
The
I have.
person
Right.
is immune to it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh,
Well,
right.
then-
It doesn't matter who does what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So Shark will go ahead and he prepared 2 life elixirs at the beginning of the day, so he'll down his second one. Cracked die.
I'm gonna take one of those.
Oh,
One of
okay.
those.
I healed the
lesser
full
healing
on that.
potions.
Nice.
Will
So if we wait,
briefly running back through that loot again, all like the gear and stuff we
So
got.
this is just from the kobolds.
Yeah.
2 sets of leather armor,
Yeah.
3 slings, total of 32 sling bullets,
Mm-hmm.
only 2 spears, a long spear. I'm wondering if there's an actual difference, or is that just a... Yeah, no, there's a difference.
Yeah, short spear and long spear.
Yes. The great pick,
Mm-hmm.
4 lesser healing potions,
Okay.
and a set of scale mail.
So I took one of those lesser healing potions. So there's 3 lesser healing potions now. Who else would like one of these lesser healing potions? Anyone need one
Bastro
now?
Raises his hand. I would
I
love
give one to Bastro.
I think
I
everyone
get
but
one
Penumbra is
too.
getting one. Yeah.
All right. Dr. Forsythe, is this good for you? You like these?
I will stow the healing potion for use on others. Yes.
Is this good? Do you like these?
Well, I mean,
is this what you eat? Is this?
I'm sorry, but
It was
you know,
not a facial comment.
listen. No.
Do we
When-
need to have a conversation about socially acceptable questions to ask?
We do need to have a conversation about something, because when Bastro cast heal on you, you looked like you were going to
started
pass
screaming.
out again.
Do you like
So,
this?
what was that? Are you
I
okay?
did notice
Like
that.
what? Like why are you blue?
There are so many things that we need to have a conversation about Twinkle Toes with how you just approached this subject.
I don't care. I literally almost died just a second ago, and I need to understand what works for you and what doesn't, because I don't want to hurt you.
For the
Divine-
record, this is what I meant earlier when I said Twinkle Toes was a little rough around the edges. Just for the record, it's a compliment, but this is what I meant.
Do you guys know, like, when you have
She's
like
just
people come?
direct.
Do you know, like, people have come to your house and they don't drink, and the joke is always like, "Oh, you don't want beer? Do you want like hot dog water? Like, is that what you like? Like, do you just want like
That's
flat?
just a John Mulaney bit, Jack.
Do you want flat tonic water? That's what I think about. That's what I think about here, where it's like, is this good for you? Do you want this? Like holding a healing potion.
It's a John Mulaney bit, but it's also me and Jack's life. So
Great. I have wine and I have tap water. You can pick the shots.
Jack really likes to drink, and I do not.
So the doctor will say, I have spoken about this, I believe, with some of you, but divine healing has negative effects on me and should not be used if at all possible. Bastro, I will talk with you about this.
You mentioned divine spells in general.
Okay.
Divine spells. But we will talk about this instant in more specificity later. Right now is not the time, but divine
Yes, we do have
No,
two
I
kobolds running away.
I agree. I hand him the potion, and I agree that now is not the time to discuss this, but like, you know, it is important that you're open with us about what goes on, because I don't do the magic-y things, so you're like, no divine things, and I'm like, I have no idea what that means. So,
And more directly, in the heat of the moment, instincts might get the better of
so if
Astro
you
and
can be
myself.
like, don't cast healer on me, don't give me this type of thing, like just tell me like specifics.
Like I prefer lemon LaCroix over lime, like that kind of stuff. Can we have that dialogue,
I
please?
prefer
But
not LaCroix.
Doctor, just know that the life or death situation, I will do anything to make sure that you stay alive. So
That's true. We will talk about this later. We have bigger things to deal with at the moment. Where do kobolds run off to?
I don't know.
I want to look at this pile that was mentioned.
Yeah, so the vast majority of it seems to be a collection of like all of the tools and the shiny objects that were scattered throughout this site. It just seems like to be a pile of a lot of the gear that was used for the work site. But there are a couple of things that do stand out in particular, including a light hammer, a hatchet, a maul, and a warhammer.
Bastard will cast Detect Magic. Is anything in the pile magical?
Nothing in the pile is magical. However, as you cast Detect Magic, the Great Pick lights up.
Oh.
No way! No way! Really?
It's on Shark's back. Hold
Yeah.
on one sec. Sorry, guys.
What?
I would say he sort of deserves it. He did get it to the face already.
That's just incredible.
It would take us 10 minutes to figure out what that is, by the way.
Exactly, yeah, to identify it.
It would take you 10 minutes and a
do
roll
that
to
now.
attempt to identify it.
Yeah.
Hold on to that.
I don't
hold on
think
to that
now
pick,
is the time
Shark.
to do that.
It might be extremely valuable.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Shark has already. He's holding it and he's like
That's
put it around his back.
so good, though. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
I'm excited. All right. So
Don't say I
should
didn't
we,
do anything
should
for
we
you.
pursue the kobolds? It seems like they might have gone through one of these two doors that we ended up not going through.
I think we need to check out the south of this floor, and then we
I
can
agree.
determine whether we need to go up or down.
I agree. Do you want to go through the door first, Shark? You're right next to it.
I'll catch up with you all in a moment.
Yeah, Penumbra does not leave you alone, by the way.
Yeah, the doctor doesn't either.
There's 0% chance we leave you alone with this guy.
Just the number of times that people have walked in on Shark just standing over and staring at this body leaves.
Yeah,
some
Bastard's
chance
gonna be
to
like,
be
Shark,
desired.
just forget about this guy. He's been beaten. Let's keep walking.
Your own brother will know that look in your eye, so I'm just gonna hang out with you until you decide to leave.
Someone should cast.
Well,
Sanctuary.
Shark does want to talk to Dr. Forsythe, so he says, "Go ahead. I'm going to talk to Dr. Forsythe."
The only place we haven't explored is to the south. The
Oh,
north
it's
side.
I
on
would
this
like
floor.
to open the door.
Okay.
I said that out loud, apparently.
I mean, I'm sure it was a passive-aggressive remark to the rest of your party, asking them to hurry up.
I
would like to open the door, you jackass.
Hey, does all of this take 10 minutes so that Shark can leave in good condition?
No, until you guys give me a downtime activity worth 10 minutes. I'll let you know when it's been 10 minutes.
Wait, can we look at loot and heal up for 10 minutes?
We could also just identify the magic item for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I can do that too.
Also lose
I think we should pursue these kobolds.
You see another...
Personally.
I feel like
Oh,
in
they're-
the game, it just doesn't make sense that we would, after these kobolds just ran away, we would say, okay, no, let's take 10 minutes to chill. And like in
Well,
game,
if we don't know where they are, then wherever we're going, they're going to be prepared for us. 10 minutes doesn't make a difference.
It's
between
not
the
10
two.
minutes for us to chill. It's 10 minutes for like Shark to regain feeling in his arms. Like it's like losing the
Like-
wounded condition is very.
Like, it's the
Oh.
difference between me living and dying on another
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we're not just identifying a magic item. We're losing the wounded condition on Shark.
I didn't hear that
Yeah.
that was why we were doing that.
Also,
yeah,
I believe Dr.
we can
Forsythe
do
has
that.
wounded too.
I'm the same wounded. I mean, you're right. The doctor
Are you-
wants moving if possible.
If it's been a minute, it's been 10 minutes for the kobolds having told their friends about us. It's not
Well,
there.
now that they're gone, it's not like getting there now is going to change anything.
Yeah, it's a matter of like one guy being prepared versus not being prepared.
But if you want to run
those of
ahead,
us- yeah.
that's fine. Shark will
No,
hang
no,
back for
we're
10 minutes. Yeah.
For any of us not sure what's going on or what's happening here, the wounded condition is what you receive when you come back from having the dying condition. The reason we want to lose that is because if you go back to dying, you become worse dying because of your wounded condition. Like dying 1 transits to wounded 1 when you come back, but then if you go down again, you go to dying 2 immediately. So Shark has wounded 2. which means that if he were to go unconscious again, it would go to dying 3, and then he would die permanently at dying 4. Versus just starting with a clean slate. That's the conversation we're having.
Yeah. Twinkletoes, you open that sliding door and you see another room filled with construction material. It doesn't look to be of any import other than a storage room at the moment.
No fancy weapons.
No piles of shiny, glittery, magical weapons, unfortunately.
Cool.
Can I roll perception to see if anybody has been doing any construction work recently? Like, maybe I don't know. Like, maybe I'm looking at like the condition of the equipment, or maybe I'm looking at like if there's like sawdust hanging around. Like, has anybody actually been doing work around here? I don't have like a lore skill or anything.
I was gonna say, unless you have a specific like knowledge skill or lore skill.
It would just be perception. So if it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. That's fine.
I mean, you can look at a board that's been nailed to a wall, but you have no idea how long it's been nailed there. Like.
Penumbra takes 20 minutes to look at
I really want to hear that. I want to hear that one.
Well, no, if there's nothing I can do, that's fine.
Since we're waiting 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and roll to identify the magic item.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a religion.
Can I do that too, or is that counterproductive?
You can try, yeah.
Yeah, might get a higher roll.
Both shoot at it, right?
Let's see, religion. What's my religion? That's not bad.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 13. Look at that.
Neither of you know what this is.
I am going to hero point that.
I roll again. I roll again. Roll a 10. We know what it is. We know what it is.
It's just a religion check?
It's whatever your primary casting stat is. If you're a
you can't do it because you hate God.
I'm sorry. I forgot this was a magical item thing.
Yeah.
Can you not do this if does it really have to be a casting stat to identify something?
If you're not magical, you can't identify magic.
I mean, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
But you both you take the 10 minutes, both of you, and unsuccessfully try to identify this thing.
Rad.
Me and Penumbra are just like, well, we have no idea.
It looks cool, at least.
But 10 minutes have passed by. Should we just keep going?
I'm pretty sure none of us can
feeling,
use
Chuck?
this except Twinkletoes could use it. You can use martial weapons, right, Twinkletoes?
Use what?
Martial
Use what?
weapons?
No. What weapon are you talking about?
The great pick.
Oh my god.
Two-handed weapon.
I can use it.
Yeah.
I'm trained in martial weapons.
How's your strength? Is it agile?
If you want
it's
it,
not agile.
But
I don't. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I don't really do things. I'm very quick. I'm very precise. I'm very extravagant. I'm not very strong.
The pick is about as tall and as heavy as Twinkletoes.
Yeah. So it's very impressive. Don't think it's for me.
Shark can't use it.
This weapon also does not technically belong to us at this moment. It would advise us to not exactly divvy up loot that we don't necessarily
No,
this belongs to
I'm all
us.
right with taking this. I'm okay with that.
I will take my lawful neutral eyes into this room.
I have two things really quick.
Yes.
One, the identify magic action says nothing about. It just says that you make a check. It says nothing about whether or not you use magic or not.
Look, man, it's an exclusive club. You're not invited.
Are you
okay?
trained
How
in?
many other ways can I say this?
Are you trained in either occultism,
Arcana.
religion, arcana, or nature?
Dude, I'm trained in all of those. All right.
Investigator. He's so smart.
So
That's
am
what
I.
I'm saying.
I'm trained in all of them.
Yeah. So
Go ahead and roll it. Yeah.
Well, that was just a point of order thing, I think, because
Natural 20 for a 26.
It is a
Are
+1
you
weapon.
spending?
You're not spending 10 minutes to identify this item, are you?
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
I guess
he
you
could have done it with us.
Anyway. Yeah.
It's going to be another 10 minutes because you got to rest for 10 minutes, and that does not include
You can
identifying.
identify and rest. Okay.
It's too late. I already did it.
Okay, so we spend 20 minutes.
So you spend 20 minutes down here.
Okay. Our
Twinkletoes is getting visibly impatient.
Are
by the way.
the doctor and Shark actually the only people in this room?
Yeah.
Yeah, Penumbra is looking at a board for 20 minutes in this room.
Okay. Then the doctor's just gonna really quick do the the world's fastest physical of Shark and give him a once over and just ask Shark like, Shark, are you okay?
Shark
And
hands
he'll give Shark like a knowing look.
Shark hands you the great pick because you're the only one that can use it, and is like shaking as he hands you the great pick and like pulls away, and it's like still like his right hand is just like visibly shaking.
Oh god.
Shark, do you have any more? Do you have any more?
Mutagens? Yes, I have more mutagens. We're going to be fine. I will fight them even harder.
We're going to beat this, Shark. Don't fear. Don't fear. We're going to beat this.
Well, I don't think the blow to the dome did us any good. Let's go. Let's get after them.
Twinkle Toes, in her impatience, has been stealthily inching towards the staircase.
Yes, the staircase is the only thing of notice here, right? This whole room is pretty.
Well, there's
pretty
two
bare.
staircases.
There's a staircase down at the bottom.
Well, these seem to be like unfinished.
So,
nowhere.
Those staircases appear to have at one point gone down to the ground. However, they appear to have been destroyed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just this one
Recently?
staircase.
No, we would have heard that.
Listen,
Are
all
y'all-
y'all.
are
it's
y'all
a
going up?
sabotage.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we're all going up.
Okay.
It's the only way we could go.
Let's get some initiative or some party order here. Make sure we know the right places.
Where is everybody?
To the north. To the north.
Upper left, yeah.
All right, who's going first?
The doctor.
Twinkle Toes.
Baster will
All right.
follow.
Don't move until I tell you you're good.
Okay.
Twinkle Toes. Then Bastro.
Mm-hmm.
Then Penumbra. We get a map switch going on?
After Penumbra
Oh,
is...
Snap.
Oh, whoa.
After Penumbra is...
Let Shark go next.
Shark?
The doctor will be last.
Well, the doctor left the room first. Shark draws a dagger and sticks it in this guy's brainstem on his way out.
No, he did not.
I did leave the room first. Yep. Okay. So the doctor's next.
What's your alignment, Gray? Never mind.
All right. Give me a sec to...
It's not good.
You all
So we went up.
walk
correct?
up to the second floor, to the only finished section of the second floor. Appears to be this like inner room that is the only walls. The rest are these this floor, which has been extended out around the room, in so much that it's kind of like a platform, and it looks like they're in the middle of construction out from the platform. All around you, you see the support beams going up further and meeting at the top where the roof of this building would be, and above you see the intricate lattice of a wooden structure that is outlined as these 4 dragonfly wings that kind of fold out and down towards the ground.
Cool.
But currently,
That is cool.
they are just just like an outline of the wings with cross pieces that are holding them up. There doesn't seem to be any like material that is making up the wings themselves. But you get to see from the inside of this like lattice work above you, and look out across. You're now 20 feet up in the middle of this like square, this park in the middle of Absalom in the Precipice Quarter, and it's a gorgeous view from where you are. What would you like to do?
Do I see the kobolds?
You can see what you can see.
I would like to look for traps around me.
Okay. +5. As far as you are aware, there doesn't appear to be anything trapped.
I would like to carefully and stealthily make my way towards these doors.
Okay.
Baster
Shark will
follow.
pass everyone on the stairs. And if you're being stealthy, Shark will stay back.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Okay.
Shark is not stealthy.
Me either.
It'll be a 14 stealth.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I get
See
to
that?
the door. I
Yeah.
turn back. I look to everybody for the okay.
So sorry, really
do you
quick.
want-
These are windows up to the north.
They are
All four
stained
of
glass
those.
windows.
And then these are doors.
Those are doors.
The only doors we can see. Okay.
So-
The white windows
wi-
is a weird choice on the map, but anyway.
So the windows have a little bit of light seeping through them on
Yeah.
the ground.
Oh, I
around
see
them.
that now. Good catch.
Would you
Yeah,
prefer
okay.
the windows
Yeah.
be clear?
I'd like the windows to be stained glass pictures on the map, actually.
Hmm.
That's just me.
Can you draw them like that?
My
I'll work on it.
immersion.
Let me just write a letter to Paizo real quick. I'll get back to you.
My immersion.
But my immersion.
Twinkle Toes, you want to
Um,
borrow my brass ear? See if you can hear anything?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Bastard, that's very inappropriate.
Bastard hands you
Um,
the brass ear.
Bastard, please.
I say, have you cleaned this? Is this sanitary?
Not since I last used it. No, I'm sorry.
Get ringworm immediately.
Bastard, that's horrifying, please. We're supposed to be
Covered in earwax.
While they're doing
I
that,
would like-
Shark's gonna walk around the place real far.
I would like to make a perception check to see if I hear anything on the other, or to hear if I hear anything on the other side of the door.
Twinkle Toes looks through the brass ear, not knowing how it works at first. That's just like
no,
me,
Twinkle
but-
Toes.
put your-
In your ear. In your
What is the point if I can't see through walls?
Useless, throws it off the edge.
It's not a brass eye.
Does the brass ear give me any sort of bonus?
Yes, it gives you
Plus
No,
one,
it's a
I believe.
flavor ear.
A plus one. Well, I rolled a natural 2, so that's gonna be an 8.
The whole time, Bastard's been like, it does nothing. I'm just not doing it.
I'm just messing with all of you.
It's
I'm
it lowers
fairly
the, it lowers the
certain this is crediting
DC.
Bastro. I'm
the
sorry.
Would you like to borrow my brass ear? Yes. What does it do? Nothing.
Well, last time I used it, I got a nat 20, so it didn't even matter. But it does lower the DC of whatever you're trying to listen
While
to.
you
No, I
are
thought it was a plus one.
while you're attempting to listen, all you can hear is the sound of the footsteps from all of your compatriots around you. You're unable to make anything out on the other side of the door.
I turn around and I'm like, guys, I'm coming in. And I have my main gash in one hand and I open the door with the other.
Heck yeah.
After you hand me
Shark
back my-
wants to
my
hear
brass
while
ear.
you do that.
Oh yeah, after
In
I've
front of the
given
doctor.
back-
You just have the brass ear in the other hand.
Main
Okay.
gash in one, brass ear in the other. Combat ready.
At the western end of this large, unfinished room, a statue resembling the upper half of an armored warrior seems to float above a stone pillar carved with dozens of tiny creatures. 3 mirrors positioned around the statue are aligned so as to create an endless line of reflected stone warriors stretching into infinity. At the shrine's feet, 6 humanoid workers bound in gags, their eyes wide with fear. Standing over 2 of them are 2 kobolds. One, a brilliant gold, whose face is studded and encrusted with brilliant red, blue, and green gems. Both kobolds holding knives to the necks of 2 of the workers. And that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
What? Oh no!
There.
Oh my
What's
goodness.
happening?
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us.
Ah!
We will be here at the same time next week, but the following Sunday, we're going to be taking a little break for Christmas. So thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. If you liked what you saw today, go ahead and follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and YouTube.
Just follow us in real life, too. Why not?
And
Shark killed the guy today.
Just find me. Just find me in
and we will see you next week. Thank you so much for following us, and join us next week for
Everybody.
episode 10 of Heroes of Absalom.
The big 1-0.
Have a great night, have a great
That's
week,
it.
and we'll
Happy
see you
Hanukkah.
next week.
True.
Bye guys.